Check 1 2, check 1 2. Mommy on the Rocks, Casey Chops. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at MIA on the Rocks. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Today's guest got the homie Eli Preme, the biggest sneaker plug in the city. What's up, my brother?
Yes, my guy. Pleasure to be here.
Bro?
Chilling. I heard so much about this podcast, man.
Thank you, my brother. Shout out to Ocean Drive Magazine. They just put out an article, eight podcasts that you need to listen to in Miami. Central Podcast, we made the list. So shout out to Ocean Drive Magazine. I heard a lot about you, bro. I've had a couple sneaker people on the podcast before, but I'm picky because so many people deal with sneakers and shit.
There's a lot of guys out there.
Yeah, bro. So I talked to a couple people. Shout out to my boy James from Brood Hospitality. Shout out to DJ Don Hot. There's a couple people who told me you were valid, bro. So I'm I gotta have Eli on, bro.
Yes, sir. Don Hot's probably one of my favorite DJs in the game. He always shows love. He always kills it when he's at Story or Live. He's my guy.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
Big goat.
And so, bro, I checked out your gram, and you kind of like are independent with the sneaker vibe, right? Like you have your own company. You kind of just move independently.
100%.
And bro, you know your gram is crazy. You're moving. It's like wholesale sneaker vibes, you know.
All day.
You
already know.
Exclusives, and you got like, you know, you're moving a lot, bro. What got you into that, bro? Like,
yeah. So I was a lot younger, obviously, and I always hit on my dad for the latest sneakers. I'd be like, yo, Dad, these Jordan 12 just came out. I need it. I used to beg him. Mm-hmm. And these kids in my school would charge me $500, and I would see it on Nike.com. It's $200.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why am I paying $500 if I can get it for $200? And I kept picking these kids' brains because obviously this was like in middle school towards closer to freshman year of high school. Mm-hmm. And I kind of picked their brains a little bit. And they're like, oh, we just waited in line in Foot Locker for 3 hours and we made we made like $2 or $3 grand. So I was like, okay, let me join you, like put me onto the sauce. Mm-hmm. And eventually I caught on to the sauce and I was waiting in line in Foot Lockers and I would sleep outside stores. And I'm from New York. Okay. I'm from New York. So
where New York?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
So it used to be winter. This is not Miami, 80 degrees. This used to be negative 10 degrees. I used to be there bundled up in a jacket, blanket, waiting in line for Human Races and Yeezys and all those cool releases.
The first sneaker that you camped out for?
Yeah, it was Jordan 12 Cherries. I camped out 5 hours. I got like 5 pairs. I made like $1,000, which obviously at the time that was insane.
Yeah.
And I have countless of stories of me camping out. I remember there was a Human Race, Pharrell. Mm-hmm. Came out with one of his shoes. It was going for like $5 grand at the time, and retail was $200. Slept outside Adidas for a week straight. And this is me really young. This is like me at 14, 15 maybe.
A week?
Blanket. I'm like freezing. And this is New York. It's not Miami. New York's like, it's like street.
Yeah.
If you leave the line for any reason whatsoever, even to take a piss, you're wiped.
Yeah.
So like I would have to like wait for them to fall asleep and then I would run to take a piss, come back, pretend like nothing happened. I used to like have to Uber Eats or Postmates. I couldn't leave the spot at all for a week straight. And this is the worst part. The store finally opened. 10 people go in, they buy the shoe. I'm 11th in line. I'm about to purchase a sneaker, and some guy all the way in the back gets word from the manager in the store that there's only 20 pairs, and he obviously knows he's not going to get a pair, takes a barricade, smashes it into the store, starts creating a riot. Because he's like, yo, if I'm not getting it, nobody's getting it. And only 10, this is New York. You got to understand. These got real gangsters in line, waiting in line for sneakers. It's not kids. I'm the only kid in line. It's real gangsters from the Bronx, from Dykeman.
Yeah.
So Rob, this guy named Rob, his nickname is Rob the Bully because he used to bully the lines. Mm-hmm. Smashed the whole release down, and only 10 people got the pair, and I didn't even get it.
What?
And since that, but at the time, I was crying. I was miserable. My dad's like, oh, you're an idiot. I told you not to wait out line. It was good because, bro, oh my God, was I motivated after that? I was like, I gotta be the king of this shit.
Bro, I tell people all the time, it's the heartbreak that that motivates you the most, bro.
Oh
it's not the wins, bro.
No.
It's when I think about like all my biggest come ups have been from like the anger of and the motivation of getting heartbroken and you're not gonna choose me, like
100%. Oh my God, I was so motivated. I'm like, yo, how am I gonna be the king of this shit? How? Mm-hmm. And it came to the point in New York where I was getting cool with the managers and I was tipping them off and I wouldn't have to wait in line. I would pay these kids in my school. I'd be like, hey, $500, wait in line. I found out slowly how to like be more of a
game a little
bit. Yeah. And then my uncle is Papi Steak. Legend. So he opened Papi's in Miami and me and my dad thought it was a perfect opportunity to move here.
Was that this year or you?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
2019, late 18, 19.
Okay.
And we moved here, and ever since then, Miami has been such a game changer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you know, coming from New York, everyone's coming from New York now. Up north and
I did it before COVID. Everybody did it after.
Early on
I was early.
How was the adjustment for you though? Like, you like it more now? Like, you call Miami home now compared to New York?
I don't claim New York anymore. I'm all Miami. 305.
New York OGs are gonna come at you.
Yeah, they're gonna come at me, but I'm not jacking New York. I mean, it's paradise. It's 80 degrees here all year. I'm chilling in New York. They're in the coach, walking to school, taking the bus. I'm here chilling, going to live, having fun. You know, it's a game changer.
Are finally, like, waking up to that. I don't know what took so long. I guess it took the pandemic, maybe, or just the politics of New York are getting a little nuts over there now. I don't know what it is, but like, people are finally starting to realize, like, yo, why do I live here? Like,
why? What's so special? I'm like, I love New York. I'm from. But what's so special? Empire State Building, okay. Times Square.
People are a little more, there are positives too. People are a little more like business, like, what are we doing? It's a little more unorganized here. You know what I'm saying? The people of New York are more, what are we doing?
On the go, right?
Yeah.
But bro, Miami, man. And a special part, Miami has been a game changer for my business, especially.
What is it though? Is it just like getting it's like drugs, bro. But you just get the plug for the low. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it before it comes out, and you just flip. Is that what you're doing? Like,
literally, it really is like drugs. People are like, yo, you got that new stuff, man. They're like addicts. They're like addicts. Yo, come on, scratching their necks. Yo, man, I need those Travis Scotts. They're wilding out for them, bro.
Are you yourself a sneakerhead? Like, are you
huge sneakerhead? So it's actually funny. I got into it because of sneakers. I used to love sneakers. I used to ask my dad for kicks. These days, I don't really keep sneakers anymore because I'm more into it for the money now. You know what I mean? Like, back then, I used to love it. I used to keep Jordan 11s.
Supply, bro.
Yeah, don't get high in your own supply. I just got 20 pairs of the new Travis Scott lows. Dying to keep a pair, but a guy's giving me $2,000 for them. I need the $2,000. Right. Yeah, I need the $2,000 all day.
I mean, I guess that's good, bro, that you're getting out of that early, Like, you're getting out of that sneaker, I was not... My thing is, bro, I like to wear my sneakers, bro.
100%.
So I'll get some of my shit. And what's your favorite sneaker of all time?
Favorite sneaker of all time, in terms of like hype or in terms of my personal favorite?
Personal preference to wear, look.
I love Bred 11s, and I've had a bunch of pairs of, because I remember when I was a lot younger, my cousins had them, and I always used to look at it like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I want to own it one day. And then I got like 200 pairs. It came out last year. I got like 200 pairs, and I had to keep one.
I think 11s might have to be the top.
They're up there.
Top three.
They're up there.
What are your top three J's?
Ones
were never. This is some new. You're younger than me, but like in my generation, ones were never really a thing, bro. It's like a.
You know what it is? Virgil, he did a collab with Nike. They came out with the Off-White Chicago Jordan 1. Ever since then, as soon as Virgil touched it, Jordan 1 just started flying.
Like white girls, like
they love them.
Shit, bro.
They love them. But I feel like the game has been changing. The sneaker game changes a lot. Like. Back then, it used to be like, like LeBron's, KD's, more basketball. Then it turned into 11, 12s, then ones. Not ones that died out. I don't know if you know, but ones really died out. Like, they're sitting in stores, which is sad.
Really? I mean, everything for me, it was like high school, everything was Air Forces. You just needed your white Air Forces, your
white
black
ups.
Air Forces. Then you have maybe your little colorways. I'd go to school and I'd wear the colored pencil in my ear that matches my Air Forces. So I wore baby blue Air Force. I have the baby blue colored pencil in my ear. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
dripped out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That was the wave. And then toward the end of high school, it was like, okay, let's jump on the J wave, get my J's up and shit. And then it felt like J's completely died off. Then I feel like Adidas popped up out of nowhere.
Easy, oh my God.
Like,
yeah, he came crazy.
With the Ultra Boost and shit. And
my God.
I'm always late. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm always late to the party. Like, I'm not into like...
Well, now you have me.
Jumping early on.
I got you.
Right. But I do it by choice, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to be like... I got to see if... Because
you really got to fuck
with it. I'm
not
a hype beast. I got to see if something is for me. I feel like it's important to know that when something is popular, to know when it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't...
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. 100%.
So it took me a minute to get on the Adidas wave because I was such a Nike head. Nothing touched me but Nikes for like my whole life.
Yeah.
And then I had to be like, all right, bro, Adidas. And then I put on Ultra Boost and Yeezys. I'm like, bro, these are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had on in my life.
So comfy. I don't know. I personally never got on the Adidas wave because I'm a big Jordan head. Love J's, but now the wave is more dunks. Dunks, SBs.
And then the Air Forces came back.
Now the Air Forces are back. Now the Air Forces are back. The dunk is back. The low top game is back. 100%.
With the high socks. That's
with the high socks,
that's different.
Like, I'm wearing dunks right now. UNC dunks.
Yeah.
Love dunks. Comfy. You can slip them on. I don't know. I always sold Yeezys, but I never really got into it. I'm very like loyal. I can't, if I do Jordans, I cannot have any Yeezys in my closet.
Yeah, that's how,
I can't.
That's how it was me, but yeah, it took me a minute, bro. You like the dunks in the Air Force with jean, with long?
Yeah, with the long jeans, slip them on. I think the next wave right now, what Nike's pushing out, and it's very easy to tell what they're pushing out next because you see what collabs they have in store. So they did an Off-White Jordan 2 collab. They did a Union 2 collab. They did like a Concepts 2. They did like a few, not concepts, but they did a few releases with 2s. So I think right now the next shoe they're going to push out is 2s. So in like a year from now, we're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, yo, Eli, you told me.
That's crazy how like it just...
They push it out. They know what they're doing. They have a few set collabs for every shoe they push out, and it always, like 4s.
Yeah.
4s were horrible. Now they're lit because they did a Union, an Off-White. They did a few collabs.
Okay, so name your top 3 J's.
Ones.
Uh-huh. Be specific on which ones and which...
The bread ones, the red ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Classics. Bread ones, bread 11s, flu game 12s.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay.
I like red and black.
1s, 11s, and 12s. Okay.
1s, 11s, 12s. Am I missing anything? 4s, maybe, but 4s is such a quick wave. I see 4s dying out quick.
My favorite J was the 13s.
13s?
Like he got game 13s and shit. And it was always 11, 12, and 13s for me. And then I had like my 5s and 4s, but
right.
But
I mean, right now all of them are lit. 4s, 5s, 3s, 2s.
Right. Good.
It's like 1 through 5 is good. 11 through nobody ever goes past 13s.
Yeah.
Once you go 14 and up, that doesn't even count.
Yeah.
You don't consider that. I don't count.
So how do people get a hold of you, bro? I mean, your Instagram, how does it work with you? Because you've branded yourself into the celebrity space to where you're the plug for, like, I see you had pics with someone from the Migos. I forgot who.
Takeoff.
You had Takeoff.
He hit me up.
Name some celebrities you've
Takeoff, Gunna.
That's who I saw.
Lonzo Ball, Jorge Masvidal, Scott Disick, Dave Grutman, Isabella Grutman, Scott's kids with Corny. All of his kids I plug up. Alec Monopoly, Alexa Delano. I have a long list.
How does that work though? So how does it work? You got your plug and you get things before they come out?
Yeah. So I have a few plugs. I have a Jordan plug, a Yeezy plug, Nike plug. I have a couple guys.
Okay, and you get them all at retail?
No, I slightly pay above. So like if a shoe is going for 1,800, I'll probably pay like 800, 900.
Even if you're getting like 10 pairs? Like,
even if I'm getting 1,000.
Oh shit.
Doesn't change nothing.
Got you.
Yeah.
So how do you tell me like the intricacies of how you hustle and move, bro? Because everyone's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? You have,
right.
Like you said, you have the advantage because you got the plugs. And,
of course.
And but it's like drugs, bro. Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You got. But yeah. So how do you maneuver, bro? Like how do?
So in the sneaker game right now, there's a lot of fakes being pushed out.
Really?
A lot. So obviously you've heard of StockX and GOAT.
Right.
And I know these guys, and like I personally know them, where they're in China, 800 to 1,000 pairs of Jordan 1s that are fake. Keep in mind, all fake. They ship them to StockX, right? 20% go through per se. It's 200 pairs of fakes getting shipped to StockX, you know? So like, example, this is what really confuses me with the sneaker game. There'll be 1,000 of a shoe, and I personally know there's only 1,000 made. Mm-hmm. But on StockX, there'll be 12,000 pairs sold. And I'm like, what? I know there's only 1,000. A lot of fakes are being pushed out online.
Is StockX going through some shit right now? Like
fakes.
A lawsuit?
Fakes.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
A lot of fakes. StockX go online. And I don't blame them per se, because there's so many people shipping them fakes. I mean, you have 80,000 pairs of Jordan 1s being shipped to you in one shot. All of them are fake. At least 10% are bound to go through.
Yeah.
So in a way, this is to my advantage because I guarantee authentic, legit, same day, if not even get it earlier.
Can the average person even tell? Like,
no.
I feel like a Jordan 1 might be easy to duplicate. Like,
no, these days you can't even tell. Yeah. But when you're working with like Gunna or like Lonzo Ball or one of these bigger guys, they don't want to take any chance because if they're being seen with fakes, they're done. Oh, yeah, they'll get smoked. You know what I mean? Fried.
Yeah.
So they're like, yo, Eli, I know it's legit from you, and I know you're going to have it earlier than anybody. I don't care what the price is. Just
can you tell?
Yes, I can tell.
I mean, at certain J's, there's some fake J's where Jordan be like overweight and shit, looking like he got like a beer belly and shit.
No, these days it's not even. It's the exact same shape, but there's minimal. There's stitching. There's UV lights. There's a smell. There's a few stuff to tell.
Damn, bro, shit.
It's scary. It's scary out here.
Yeah, damn. Bro.
You never know. Your favorite celebrity might be in the club wearing fake Jordans, and you wouldn't even know it either.
Wow.
China's going nuts.
Yeah. So as far as getting how it works for you with the celebrities, you kind of just hook them up really, basically, and kind of be like, you know, for the love.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, a lot of their managers hit me up. You know, their manager will be like, "Yo, Gunna is in story tomorrow. We need some new kicks for tonight. What do you got?" You know what I mean?
Oh, dope.
So also I have a lot of mutuals. DJs as well refer me to a lot of people because obviously they know the rappers and they're in the game.
Right.
I have a guy, DJ, you know Golden Boy?
Hav, he just
Hav?
Yeah.
It's my guy. So he works for Story and all
That
those
was
clubs.
the third person that
was the third guy?
Yeah, I was trying to think of him.
Hav, family, love Hav. So he works at Story, does Varsity with Jordan.
Exactly.
You know Jordan?
Shout out to Varsity.
Shout out Varsity. You guys are killing it. And any rapper that comes into town and performs at Story Saturdays or Live Friday, Varsity, Hav connects me with them. It's my guy. Love Hav.
Bro.
Hav connected me with Jules. And I'm from New York, so Jules Santana is big to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was just there, right?
Yeah, Jules was there like last week, and he came to town, and Hav was like, "Yo, I got you. I'm gonna connect you right now. Boom, done."
That's fire, bro.
And I love Hav. That's real love, family.
Yeah, no, Javier's a good dude, man. What and happy belated, by the way.
Yes, yo, he was turned at Story.
Yeah,
he was turned. I saw him. He was lit.
He's gonna get on the pod soon. I don't know how he does it, bro.
He's lit.
Yeah,
yo, he's
bro.
turned. I saw him. He was bottle as a girl. Yo, love Hav, man. Big goat.
So what else are you doing? Are you getting into anything else in Miami? Like, what are you you're just heavy in the sneaker game right now?
Heavy into the sneaker game. Obviously, I don't plan on doing sneakers for the rest of my life. I plan on doing this until I have enough capital to venture into another business. I'm looking into hospitality, maybe real estate. I have a bunch of people that do both. I love the hospitality game. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. Obviously, my uncle does hospitality. I like it. Maybe hospitality.
Is like opening like a sneaker shop interested, like consignment shop, or like?
I mean, I'm debating about it. The problem is there's so many, but I'm thinking about it. That's
so many
definitely
people
down the
that
line.
do what you do, but like I said, you got the sauce. Like
I got the sauce. I know. I'm thinking about it. I want to come up with something new. You know, not a sneaker game, but a sneaker store, but something different because there's so many and there's all the same.
you
Like
just got to put like your own.
like how I do my business. I do it a little different than everybody else. You know.
Right.
So I got to
think
do
of, like,
something
places
different.
like Kith and shit, like boutique, but like they're selling ice cream, like cereal. Like you got to have some type of
some sort of right, 100%
twist to it.
That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to think of maybe like I'm working on it currently right now. Actually, it's like a sneaker store, but like a lounge. I'm working on something
Fire,
cool,
bro.
something cool. Where you could vibe at, chill, look at kicks.
Fire, like
Something different. I've been doing it at the Good Time Hotel.
Of course.
So I've been doing it at the Good Time Hotel, Dave's hotel. Been crushing it. I've been doing pop-ups in the library, killing it.
Really?
Right outside the pool.
Fire, bro.
So people are in the pool, turning up. As soon as it's time to go home, they stop by my shop, check it out, they buy some stuff, go home.
Fire, bro. Do you have any like sneakers that are like collectibles? Like, do you have? What is your most expensive sneaker that you have?
I have a couple. Let's see, Freddy Cougars. Those are $50K.
Okay.
I have. Let me see. What I have a lot. I got Union Jordan 1s are $2,000. I have Chicago Jordan 1s. Those are like $6-7 grand.
Fire.
Fragments, the OGs, the Fragment Jordan 1s. Those are like $8 grand. So I have a lot of stuff just in the stash, waiting for it to be sold for the right price.
Do you think we're gonna get to a point? I mean, it was like a little wave of like designer shoes, like people rocking the Balenciagas and the Dior's and shit.
I think it's corny, personally. I mean,
them shits look heavy as fuck. They look like
heavy
blocks on your
blocks. They're not comfy. There's no way they're comfy. And I don't know. I've always looked down upon designer. I mean, like Chrome
designer
Hearts.
shoes. You're saying?
Yeah, because like Chrome Hearts obviously is cool, and Gallery's cool, but like Gucci, like wearing Gucci shoes and Gucci shirt and the whole Gucci sweatpants. It's corny.
Like the whole outfit.
And I see it all the time in Miami. These guys, $100,000 fits, and they look like cornballs. When for $2,000 you could look lit. Chrome Heart hoodie, some jeans, and Jordan 1s, you lit.
I feel like I would only cop like loafs. Like Louis loafs to like if I'm wearing a suit or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like
loafs.
sneaks, like I'm not doing sneaks like loose.
Even LV sneaks are okay, but like the Gucci, so outdated.
Balenciaga and the Dior and shit.
I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. Plug your social media so everybody can follow you.
Yes, Eli_Preme. Any sneaker you guys need, I'll make it happen same day.
I was gonna say, how does the regular person like get to you, bro? Is there?
So I have some people. It's actually funny.
Is it like a bidding war? Like when is that what happens? Yeah.
I'll make a post on Instagram. It'll go crazy. Like the Travis Scotts went nuts, viral, whatever. 5,000 people liked the photo. A bunch of comments. I only had 20 pairs, which is a lot. Nobody has them. 20 pairs is a lot. I had maybe 400 people. text me about them.
Damn, bro, how do you go? Do you have like someone that helps you? Like,
I have somebody that helps me go through. Problem is a lot of them are BS. You know, a lot of them are like, yo, show me love. I'm Fabio's, or I'm Gunna's this, or LeBron's managers, friends, cousins, niece, like bunch of bullshit. So I have to scan through it. And the real people, I'm like, you want it? 2,000. Here's my Zelle. That's it. And I copy and paste it to everybody. Whoever pays, pays. First come, first serve.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you're gonna be like people are gonna be camping out of your fucking condo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so, yo.
Bro, people are like crack addicts when it comes. They don't stop. Every time there's one person, I'm obviously not gonna mention.
Yeah.
I had to sell him a shoe maybe 6 months ago. Every single time I see him, yo, where's the shoe? Where's the shoe? Where's the shoe? Just nonstop bothering me. Bro, I don't even want to sell it to him anymore. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
But I pick who I sell to. I mean, James is like family to me.
Right.
So whatever James wants, he's always priority, you know.
Right.
Some celebrities are priority. Dave's wife Isabella, big sneakerhead. She wears Jordans, Dunks, whatever.
That's a fun fact. I didn't know that.
Big sneakerhead. So she's from Brazil, and I just hooked her up with the brand new Brazil Supreme Dunks. She went crazy.
Wow.
Had to give it to her.
So for example, the Travis Scotts retail, those are,
Retail is 200.
and you're flipping them for.
I paid 1,000, and I'm selling them at 16, 18 to $2,000.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a good flip.
Yeah. I wish, I thank God every day that I'm not a sneakerhead like that, paying that much better for sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thank God for two things, that I'm not a sneakerhead and that I'm not a gamer. 'Cause, bro,
Thank
I'd
God.
be wasting so much time and so much money
So
on
much bread,
stupid-
all those Fortnite kids, V-Bucks, spending bag on it.
Bro,
Never. I play 2K here and there though.
Yeah. No, I very seldomly when I'm bored, I'll hop on the PS5.
Yes.
Like, bro, I went through a time during the pandemic where I told myself I'm not gonna buy shoes for as long as I went, like 8 months, I think, without
missed the
buying one
pandemic.
pair of shoes, bro. During the pandemic, I was like, bro, I never did this in my life. Like,
During the pandemic was by far the greatest sales I've ever had in my life.
really? Oh, because I had
Greatest.
that PPP bread, bro.
Everybody had the loans. They were spending. People that were used to hit me for discounts were paying me extra.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe. I'm like, where's this coming from? And then
Yeah.
PPP. And also people were bored. People were at home bored. They needed any sort of excitement. So if I'm shipping them a brand new pair of Jordans, they're like, wow.
That's crazy. People.
And 10 minutes later, they put it away.
People get so bored with themselves that they just have to consume
Something.
to spend money, and they
Yeah.
realize it's just like a hit, and now you need to get. You're not satisfied because now you
Man.
got them, and it's like.
During the pandemic, it was amazing. Shoes were going for sky high.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know if it's a recession going on.
Yeah.
A recession's coming.
Yeah,
And,
it's here. It's not.
it's
or
here,
Not.
I don't
Like,
know.
they're fucking with us right now, bro.
I don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
but whatever it is, it really hit the sneaker game because
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been seeing, but the prices have been low.
Yeah, you think
Besides-
it's gonna get worse?
I think so because besides the Travis Scotts, that's Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Travis is recession proof. He's death proof. He's good. Travis, no matter what,
Yeah.
he did good. But like regular dunks and retros, they haven't been going for anything.
Wow.
It's tough. But luckily, I have clients that don't care.
Yeah.
They'll pay whatever. But
How do you feel about artists, like music artists, releasing shoes? I like Yeezy did it. It took me a minute to catch on with the Yeezy
Dope.
shit, and it was
Love Ye.
cool. But like, now you got Travis Scott. Who else? Any other music artists got shoes?
Drake just came out with his first shoe. I love it. Love his shoe. It came out with the white Nocta. It's like an Air Max. It's fire. Love it. Drake.
Are those like hard to get?
They were hard to get, and then they kept restocking, and they released them in his OVO store, and they blew it up. But in the beginning, they were going for like a band.
Yeah.
Drake, Trav, who else has their own shoe? A bunch of people these days.
Yeah.
It's lit.
That's fire, bro. And as far as like the basketball shoes and shit, dead, right?
Dead. LeBron's dead. Unless they do like a collab.
Got my Solar Reds. I love them shits.
Yeah?
Them shits forever.
Yo, but you know what is the only basketball shoe right now that's maintaining its value is Kobe's, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
Kobe's are going for insane amount of money.
Damn.
I mean, I was in a tough predicament because I had 50 pairs of the Kobe Grinches when they re-released. And I didn't post it, obviously, but people were texting me. I posted on my story, not main page. Yo, you're profiting off like a man's murder. And I felt horrible about it. I really didn't know what to do because I was getting them at really low. It's like, imagine if I give you this iPhone and I tell you you could sell this for 1,000. Here's 200.
Yeah.
You know?
And then like Steve Jobs died.
Yeah,
Now you're like,
It was so tough because I'm also a huge Kobe fan and I felt horrible profiting off his death. I wasn't sure what to do, so I gave away a lot of pairs to Kobe fans. Who knows if they're even Kobe
That's
fans?
an interesting predicament to be in.
It was so tough, man. I couldn't post anything. I couldn't post. It was tough because people were like, "Yeah, I'm a Kobe fan," and I would ship it to them. Who knows if they really wore it? I never seen them wear it. I go through the Instagrams all day to find it. They never wear it.
That's crazy.
They sold it themselves. You know,
I saw like a thing on like someone hit me with like this is out of left field, but like a morality question like that, and it was a random question. Let me know what you think. There's a track, all right? Hypothetic. Tell me what you would do in this situation. There's 5 people tied to a train track. They can't move, and there's a train coming, and no matter what you do, that train is gonna run over those 5 people. But there's a switch that you could hit that will divert the train and run over one person on a separate track. Do you hit the switch?
Wow.
Do you allow the 5 people
that put themselves there? Did they put themselves there?
They're just there tied to a track. You pull up and there's 5 people tied to a track. They can't move. They can't do nothing.
Accident, not on purpose. They got tied there.
Not sure. You just pulled up and there's 5 people there. You got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
And there's a train coming and the train is going to kill those 5 people. But there's a switch you could hit that diverts it to another track that's going to run over one person.
Wow. Wow.
You feel me? It was like a morality thing. And I was sitting there like, damn, like, because at this point, those 5 people, like, you have nothing to do with their death, right?
Yes.
But then if you hit that lever, you're technically killing one person, but you're saving 4 people's lives. You're saving other people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a tough.
Wow. The reason why I asked you if they're put there on that, because if they're like intent, like committing suicide or something, and then the one person's a bystander, then that's why I asked.
Right, we don't have that type of information.
But both accident. Wow. Oh my God.
You feel me?
What are you doing? I don't know. I
thought about it too, like, because if you think about it, like, if you hit, you're killing once you hit that lever, now you have something to do with it, and you're killing you're killing someone, but you're saving 4 people.
I'll be honest.
But maybe it's natural selection, and it's just God's work, and you have to let God do what He was gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I'll be transparent. What I'm gonna say is that I would hit the lever, but I know in the moment I'm freezing up. I'm like,
that's true.
I'm like, oh, you know, like I'm not.
Yeah, you don't have enough time to think about.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess I would hit the lever if I had like plenty of time to think about it while it was happening.
Yeah.
But it's tough because now you have that conscience on you. Like, damn.
Yeah, like you technically.
Now their family's like, yo, what the hell? Why'd you, why'd you do it to him? You should have let the train be. The train was hitting them, not my son.
Think about shit like that, bro. Like everything I read an article too last week where a dude, he was at a gas station and he saw some dude beating on his girlfriend in the car, and he went to go do something. Because I'm thinking about, okay, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be going to help, and the dude like shot him.
No.
Yeah, like shot him for trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
God.
Damn. At what point do you like try to be honorable and like say, or at one point do you mind your business? You know what I'm saying? Like,
think about it. If you hit that lever and that one person gets hit, you're gonna deal with his family for the rest of your life. Like, why'd you hit the lever? It's none of your business to do it. Why'd you do it?
Exactly.
That family's gonna come after you. You're gonna get a whole court case.
Exactly.
They might even sue you. Who knows?
Exactly.
Nah, I'm staying away.
Yeah, right.
None of my business. Like, it's tough. It's sad, but
discernment. Yeah.
It's a tough one for sure.
Yeah, that's like a famous question too that I'd never heard before, and I'm like, I think there is a right or wrong answer. I don't know. I want to like look it up after this. I didn't realize it, but yeah, bro. So
with the Kobe's, man, it was very tough. Back to
yeah.
Tough.
That's crazy, bro. So as far as Miami nightlife, you're you like being out in the nightlife and like,
yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah. Talk about it. What are some of your favorite spots?
So a question that you asked me earlier is how do I obtain clients? And a huge way is from being in the clubs, because these promoters, for example, their whole business is to get clients, right? Mm-hmm. Like in the clubs. Mm-hmm. So what I would do is I'd be like, I have a few promoters that I'm very cool with. You know, like I have a guy named Reese. You know, I have a bunch of promoters. Reese is my guy. Mm-hmm. Reese connected me to Lonzo Ball. So this is a perfect example of how this works. Reese was like, hey, Lonzo's in town. He needs kicks. I'll connect you to him, right? And then I'll have a huge sneaker spender from LA or whatever come to Miami. He'd be like, hey, by the way, let's go out. Boom. Talk to my guy Reese. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like we exchange clients. Me and James as well exchange clients. I mean, I work with a lot of guys in the nightlife, especially, you know?
Yeah.
It's huge because where else would you want to find clients? I mean, these guys are spending $2,000 on a 1942 that costs $200 in the store. So why wouldn't they pay $5,000 for a shoe that costs $2,000?
100%.
Same principle.
That's the thing, bro. Hospitality in Miami is everything, bro.
It's huge.
Because everyone's coming from here, and it's like their escape.
Huge.
Just to spend, bro. There's people that live in the middle of fucking Boca Luca, Kentucky. They save up their $20,000. They come here. They rent a Ferrari. It's like
Lambo. They go crazy for 1 week.
They could be like their GTA character for like a weekend.
For a week. And then they got to go back to their miserable life.
Yeah.
out of Miami.
We just feed people's vices, you know. Like,
Listen, I really love the hospitality game. I've met so many cool people throughout it. A lot of clients. I mean, real spenders. You know, the big dogs, the ones that come into Miami and spend $100,000.
crazy.
The promoters in the club, and they show me a lot of love, and I show them love. Like I hook up James and DJ Don Hot. I always show them love. I throw them a free pair here and there, and Dave, of course, I give him everything for free. And all these hospitality guys, I take care of them because they're a huge part of my business. Because anytime a football player or a guy that's known to like sneakers comes into town, always James and all these guys connect me to them.
How's your relationship?
So that's huge.
Your uncle is Papi. He's a legend, bro.
Go.
What's your favorite thing at Papi Steak?
Papi Steak. So I guess the most common answer would be the briefcase, which is sick.
That's like the $1,000. That's like
$1,000 steak.
Yeah, right.
So you ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
So he holds a briefcase, and nobody knows what's in the briefcase. So Papi's whole thing is in the briefcase was a steak. So that's why he goes
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Bro, I went to
It's so sick.
I was late
love it.
I was late on Papi Steak, bro. I went there for the first time like a month ago, and I was with some friends. And shout out to Joseph Martin. And
Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
Cool friend of mine as well.
Homie, bro. And
yes.
He ordered everything for me. I didn't even get to look at the menu. He just ordered whatever. So I just ate whatever came, but I never really got to really look at the menu. But you're saying that the $1,000 steak is. Besides that, though, if you have to.
I love. So I'm Jewish. I'm half Jewish, and what I really love is lakas. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No. What is
it's an extremely Jewish meal. It's like basically baked potatoes with applesauce and sour cream. And my uncle's mother, my grandma, at home, she always used to cook it for Hanukkah. It's a Hanukkah dish. But it's a very Jewish meal. I mean, people eat it throughout the year. And she always used to make it at home, and he uses the same ingredients that my grandma made, so it makes me feel like home again, you know?
Wow.
And my grandma like passed, so like I can't have it, so it's like the closest thing to it.
Oh, it's
you know,
like a side?
It's a latkes. It's a baked potato with salt, applesauce, sour cream. You mix it around a little bit and eat it. It's delicious. And I grew up with it, you know?
So that would, if you went to Papi Steak and you got to get the steak and the baked potato, that would be good.
I get latkes, mac and cheese, hamachi, pastrami, Papi Steak every time. They know my order.
Yeah.
And also the Papi shots. It's like mango, tequila, fire.
Yeah. So clearly you're not.
We gotta go. I'll show you. I'll let you order. I'll let you look at the menu. Actually.
Yeah. I'm like,
check it out. You know.
What are some of your other favorite spots in Miami that you like to go, bro?
I love Komodo. I'm a regular at Komodo. I'm there every Friday eating.
Okay, I was gonna say it's the eating or the lounge, like that.
You know, it's funny in Miami. There's like schedules. Monday Swan, Tuesday Jones, Wednesday. So my schedule is always I do Thursday Swan, Friday Komodo, and then Papi Steak is.
So you're like a Groot kid. You're like
I
locked
love
into the
Groot.
Groot
I'm
scene,
all
like,
Groot. I don't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I sneak away to Carbone, but we'll keep that under the wraps.
We'll bleep
yeah,
that.
we'll bleep that. I sneak in, and even if I do, I wear a hat, glasses. I don't want to. I love Groot. I love Dave. He's been a mentor to me my whole life.
I was gonna say, because bro, he's like the Batman of Miami, you know, like you talk to Dave Grutman,
yes,
so like
he's my mentor.
Someone who actually knows him.
Very, very close with him. I go over his house plenty.
So
talk on the phone.
About your relationship with him and what his temperament is like and his advice maybe.
So Dave is one of the nice. It's weird because a lot of people mistaken Dave to be like kind of like a douche or like mean or like.
Well, you're a businessman, so at the end of the day.
But I think Dave is one of the nicest people I ever met because imagine this is why people think he's a douche. Imagine you own 5 restaurants and 2 clubs and all these hotels. And you have all day people ringing you. I need a reservation. After a while, you're not going to be the nice. You know what I mean?
No,
people spam you all day long.
Say that, bro, because me being as a DJ, I think about this a lot, and I think about like, am I a douche too? But I think about imagine living your life where everybody at all times wants something from you.
It's unbelievable. I don't know how he does it. I don't know. Rolling Loud was this weekend, and everybody I know from New York and everybody would call me, "Yo, bro, get me into Rolling Loud, bro. I know you're gonna get in." And that's just me. So could you imagine Dave for Live? Oh my God.
With 5 restaurants, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone just wants something from you, bro.
Yes.
Oh my
God. That's why I never ask anything from Dave. Yeah. Anytime I see Dave, I always like to give him because I feel like, you know what I mean? So he always gives, he's such a giving person that I love to give him.
Like he would notice it more too. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes, I love Dave. Dave has always been a mentor. Anytime I have any business questions or any predicaments that I'm in, I would go to Dave. I'd ask him, hey, what do you think I should do? And there's nobody better, in my opinion, to have, you know? Sure. He gives me the straightest answer. It's either you're doing amazing or what are you doing? You know, and he'll either, there's no in between. There's no like fake love. There's no like, oh, you're doing great. Yeah. Really, he's not. It's either, Eli, you're doing phenomenal. Eli, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing. Wow. You're doing everything wrong. Yeah. You know, Either or.
To the point, like yeah,
which
like,
I love because there's so many people that'll be like, "Oh, Eli, you're killing it. Oh my God, like look at him with sneakers. What does he think he is? Like he's straight to the point.
Yeah, you can't have that around you, bro.
No, he's not a yes man. He's really nice. He gives me a lot of advice.
Do you
and he's
remember any specific thing maybe he told you that resonated with you? Maybe like some advice or a situation that he helped you with that you were like, I
gotta think. There's been plenty. It'll come to me for sure. But he's giving me a lot of one advice is I'm very like I'm always on the go. Like what else? I'm from New York, so I'm always like, what next?
Right.
Okay, whatever. I made this much this year. What else can I do? What else can I do? Who else can I get? Oh, I got this celebrity. Okay, why can't I get another? I'm never satisfied.
Right.
So sometimes Dave goes like, relax. You'll do better when you're relaxed instead of just brainstorm. I brainstorm the whole day of what I can do.
That's what I'm trying to learn too, bro.
So, and it helps me a lot because I'll tell Dave like, yo, I want to do this. I want to do that. And he's like, calm down. Think, does this make sense? You have a business plan? No. Do you know how much you need to make in order for it to work? No. Do you know how many employees you're going to need? No. So sit down, think. If it makes sense, do it. I'll be behind you. And he's always been behind me. Anything I've ever done, he's always shown me love. He's always told me any project I ever do, he'll come and show support. He's a nice guy.
Dope, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to just relax, bro.
Me too. It's tough.
I want to go on vacation, but I don't know what, because we're in similar lifestyles, right? To where most people, right, their life is mundane and kind of boring with work 9 to 5, and they go on vacation.
We live in a vacation.
We live on vacation.
It's tough.
So what does a vacation look like for us?
That's the thing. You can't go to Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico because what's so different than over there than here? Can't really go anywhere too tropical. I guess Europe, but I've been looking at Europe all week. It's expensive.
Yeah.
I got to sell more Travis Scotts. I got to sell a lot more.
I think about like how I wind down from the music and I think the one thing, regardless of where I go, the most important thing is this.
Yes.
Bro, my screen time is embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. But it's like we're working too. You know what I'm saying? Most of it is working. I'm sure we both get caught in the trap of scrolling
TikTok,
some stupid shit. Yeah.
A lot of hours on TikTok. I got to delete that app, man.
Yeah, bro.
Got to delete it.
As far as TikTok and Instagram, are you more active on TikTok than Instagram?
No, I don't really do TikTok because what seems to be trendy is like corny. Like we spoke about it earlier. Like it's a lot of cornball sneakerheads that are lit, or they're popping on TikTok, but they're just so corny. Like there's this guy
for attention.
I can't do that. I mean, there's this guy on TikTok that he's popping on TikTok, but he goes around saying, "Oh, like imagine it's like how do I even explain? It's like Dave going around trying to buy stuff off people, and he's like, you know who I am? Come on, do me a better deal." And then they do him a better deal. So that's what he does. He goes around saying, "Hey, this is me. I'm here with this guy. Yo, how much are you gonna do me on the dunks?" They go for 500, but you know who I am? Come on, do it for 200, and then they do it. Corny, like all sorts of sucker shit that I can curse.
Yeah.
All sorts of sucker shit that I can't do. I mean, my mom and my dad always keep me very grounded, and they don't allow me to get to my head. I slip up. Sometimes I'll get bougie for a day, or for like I'll do a moment, and my dad right away puts me in check. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Stay humble. And I am. I try to be humble. I can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
I let the work talk for itself. Nobody got those Travis Scotts this week. I got them.
Shit. Nah, yeah, man. I had a conversation about like in this generation, just what is quality. And before it was always like, if it was of good quality, it's good quality. If it's bad quality, it's bad quality. But now good quality is whatever gets views. So if you do some corny shit that's of bad quality, but it gets views, this new generation is looking at it like it's good quality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. They'll do anything. These girls in Miami too. Oh my God, these girls will do anything for clout here.
Crazy.
Anything.
And there's one thing to like, if you have an idea of what you want to, something to sell, a service you want to offer, and you get the clout, then you get the eyes on you, then you roll out with a plan. But a lot of like the girls, they just want to get the clout, and they got no plan once they get the clout. Like, what is it for? What are you doing it for?
Right. 100%.
Like
100%. It's really bad. I mean, the girls in Miami, especially in the clubs, oh my God, as soon as the rapper comes in, it's over. It's good night.
It's crazy. I had an OG tell me, I had him on my podcast, Julian.
Can't date a girl in Miami. It's very tough. I've been trying to date, bro. These girls are thoughts out here, bro. Real tough.
It's tough, bro, because they're so exposed to luxury, bro. Luxury is so normal, bro.
Exactly.
You want to take a girl, like nothing impresses them anymore.
Nothing.
Sometimes
I like to flex, and I'll be like, I'm getting a Sprinter. We're going to go to Papi Steak and Swan and live. And then, okay, that's a regular Thursday.
Bro, the girl from fucking Kentucky would be like,
what?
Amazed.
What?
Bro.
At any one of those, seeing a Sprinter, Papi Steak, like any one of those, and a girl does it the whole night, all those spots. Whatever.
In Miami, it's regular. It's almost like if you take a chick on a picnic, it's like more,
Yeah, it's
some more
like, yeah.
different shit. Like, oh my God, like
It's really bad. That's why I love to meet out of towners because they're not as exposed and corrupt as these Miami girls are.
yeah.
OnlyFans. You know, I haven't met one girl here that has a normal job. One girl, and I'm taking her out to dinner tonight. One girl, normal job. She works at a nail salon, whatever, normal, nice. The rest of the girls, OnlyFans, straight up OnlyFans. It's terrible.
That's crazy, bro. But, yeah, we live in a tough world, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the younger generation. I mean, what do you see, like you said, you don't date Miami girls, really? Like,
Tried it. Oof.
Do you like a woman? Because we get into this conversation all the time with different people, and you're like younger, so I'm curious to know, like, you're out. It seems like the girls are more like men, and the men are more like girls now.
Yeah.
It seems like it's like the opposite. You
Yeah,
know? Like,
'cause
how do you see the dating scene for people your age? You know, like.
So I'm pretty young, obviously, and it's no different than 30s. I mean, it's really bad. I mean, those girls in high school were the same way that the girls are today, like in their mid-20s.
Like, they don't care about the opposite sex. Like, they're not trying to do it. Like,
bro,
it was
these
like
girls,
a number that's rising, and it's like alarming that, like, you know, it's. I guess these kids are stuck playing video games, Fortnite, in their computer chair all day, and they don't want to go out, and they don't know how to like talk to people and shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
it's tough, man. The dating scene in Miami is, you got to get your money up. That's what I realized. So I had a girl, and I've always had a good amount of money, but there's always another guy on top of you, another baller. So I was quiet, went and got my money up. Now I'm enjoying myself a little bit. Rolling Loud was this weekend. Did you go?
No, I was working.
I went, did Papi Steak, Novikov, Live, Gala, Rolling Loud. I was turning up the whole weekend. I spent way more than I should have, but had a fun weekend, you know? And obviously, I'm not going to meet a girlfriend like that. I don't think I'm going to meet a girlfriend in Miami, but who cares? Just have fun, you know? Girlfriends are sometimes distractions, you know? I'm young. I shouldn't really even have a girlfriend. I should just be worried about getting myself situated
100%.
financially, mentally, physically, you know? And then once I do all that, then I'll
Do all
shop
that,
around.
then you'll get to have 3 girlfriends.
And I have a couple.
Yeah,
Yes.
you feel me? That's the way.
You know what it is too with these girls? And I blame I blame artists for it, especially because rappers in their songs used to be like, you know, I'm fucking this hoe, I'm fucking this hoe. And girls always should be like defenseful against it. But now the girls rappers, Megan Thee Stallion and City Girls and all them, they're literally talking about selling pussy and fucking scammers and stealing bags from them. So now the girls think it's lit.
Literally brainwashed.
The girls in the club are like, yeah, I fucked him and I stole all of his money. And they're like singing. I'm like, like, what's going on?
Like, yo, you're internalizing that as you sing it. You don't even realize it. Like,
but they really believe it, and they look up to these girls, Megan Thee Stallion. And it's funny because it used to be like Lil Kim, and it used to be small. Like, hey, I get money from a guy. Nicki Minaj elevated. Megan Thee Stallion elevated. Now the city girls just straight up selling pussy. Like, straight up.
And I would also add into that, and I say this too, is like, even for the men back in the early 2000s, it was more about like rapping about, I'm gonna take her out to dinner, I'm gonna put her in the Benz, I'm gonna buy her some Chanel, I'm gonna like it's almost like it was like some swag, like love shit, you know? But now when like the new rappers started making just strip club music and everything is I could buy the bitch and I'm gonna just give her money and splurge on it and like
I'm not like that.
There's no fly shit to it anymore.
Even though I'm young, I'm not. I don't do that. I don't.
Club?
Booby trap here and there.
Yeah.
Booby trap. You ever been?
Yeah, of course, bro.
Bro, turned.
Yeah.
You know Country. You know DJ Country, the truth.
Of course.
Country's there. I love.
Flea's my brother.
I like booby trap, but I spend a lot of money there. I only go here and there, and if so, it's with a bunch of friends. I never just. Not one of those guys that go by myself. That's weird.
I don't find the strip club fun. The only time I would enjoy the strip club is if I'm with a girl.
Yes.
And we go together.
Yes,
if I'm on some single shit, like, bro, it's like putting a meat in front of a lion and taking it away. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a tease to me. I don't find that.
I dated a girl a few months back, and our thing was to go to strip clubs, which is fire. Wow. I would hand her a couple of grand, have fun, throw it at the strippers, do your thing, you know. But it's whatever. I don't know.
Eli, my brother, plug your social media again and stuff.
Eli_Preme. Check me out. Any sneaker you guys need, I will make it happen.
He got it. Oh yeah, you could get LA gears with the lights.
Anything you need, I will make it happen.
Anything else you want to touch, promote, bro? That you think about? I mean, Rolling Loud. Who's your favorite of Rolling Loud?
Rolling Loud.
How was it in general this year? Because I didn't go.
Rolling Loud was a movie, straight up movie. Shout out. Do you know JoJo and Mo?
Of course.
So those guys are family to me. obviously they knew Papi for 10 years. So they knew me when I was really young, and I grew up with Mo and JoJo. And
Have you been to the new spot? Like, are you allowed
Gala.
to talk about that?
yeah, I can. I've checked it out. Very nice. You know, I like their club. It's very cool.
Dope.
And I love them. You know, Mo is family to me. I looked up to. I have a few mentors in my life, and I'm lucky to have such great ones. Mo and Dave being two essential ones. I've looked up to Mo my whole life. You know, I love the guy, and I'm so happy to see him doing great with Gala. And JoJo's another one, and he actually runs Lao Club. So he took care of me so well. I mean, he gave me my own table. I was with a bunch of girls. It was a great time, you know. And this weekend, the way I lived, it was an $100,000 weekend, and I got away with it for maybe 10.
Yeah.
Rolling Loud table, 3 days, dinners nonstop, clubs, strip clubs, sprinters, girls. It was an unbelievable weekend, and the next few days I'm gonna try to chill out.
Yeah.
Try my best.
Yeah, nah, take advantage of it, bro. Because once you hit 30, bro, those hangovers are gonna hit different.
Yeah, right now I'm good.
I
go on
wish
benders.
you could get fucked up 3 days in a row and then wake up like, let's go, what we doing? Like,
And it's funny, I don't even like drinking. I really love the aspect of, like, Loud Club, for example. Where else are you gonna find bigger ballers than Rolling Loud Club?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was walking around with Mo. He was introducing me to all these big guys and all these rappers and like James Harden and all these, even though he has his own shoe, but still introducing me to them and really getting my name out there with all the bigger clients out there in Miami, which is huge. You know, I met a ton of connections this week that will make, you know, even though I spent 10 grand, I'm going to make it 10X.
yeah, bro, that's marketing, bro.
100%. Like, that's why in the clubs, I'll even get a bottle with the sign, Eli Preme. I don't like it. You know, I kind of think it's like egotistical,
yeah.
but they see it. They're like, who is this guy? Wow, he's popping off. Sometimes they'll come to me, hey, who are you? I'm a sneaker guy. Oh, I love sneakers. Boom.
Smart man. What
That's my biggest marketing tool.
as far as the show, I mean, were you a fan of the show, like, or were you just busy like working? Like,
Lit. I mean,
who did you like? Who's performing?
Lil Baby's obviously the GOAT. That's the one guy I haven't sold sneakers to, and I'm dying to. Lil Baby's big GOAT. Love Lil Baby. Future did his thing. Lil Durk. Travis. I couldn't believe Travis was out there. I was so happy.
Yeah, he came
The
out.
shoe went up. The Travis Scott shoe went up when he performed. Because
Really?
that's how it works. Because the hype,
Yeah.
you know, the hype was a little low. Now Travis Scott's out. Whoa, Travis Scott just came out with a new shoe. Oh shit, we should buy it. He just performed. He's lit again. Boom.
Wow.
So he's lit. He's lit.
So what are you listening to at the crib or like in the car riding? Like, what are you?
So I'll be transparent. By myself, I like to listen to Kid Laroi, Justin Bieber. I mean, I still obviously listen to rap music, but when I'm in the clubs, I don't know why I feel like this ghetto vibe. Because, like, you know, Live on Sunday, I love it. The best party on earth. It tends to be a little ghetto.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll play, like, Hot Boy and Kodak. So
yeah.
I do. It's weird. It's like in the shower, I'll listen to, like Kid Laroi and like that. But, like, when I'm in the clubs, I'm in the streets, I'll play, like...
Yeah, I'm an R&B head, bro.
Yeah,
I like
same.
Chill, soft shit, you know
Nice.
what I'm saying? Like, because, I mean, it only makes sense based off what we do, bro. We're in fucking madness. Like, dude,
Madness.
Our life is madness.
So, like, in the streets, or if I'm in the car with a bunch of girls, I'll play Kodak and Hot Boy and
Turn up and shit.
Pooh Shiesty and all those guys, you know?
But if it's, I can't date her if she can't do both.
No,
Like,
she
you
has
know
to
what
do
I
both.
mean? Like, if you gotta have she gotta be able to know her R&B. Because if she's too into that shit,
It's scary
a lot of
sometimes.
my-
I'll see girls that know every lyric to a Lil Durk song. I'll be a little concerned, you know?
Like, bro, how many? You don't got no ops.
Yeah,
Maria,
well,
like, what are
I'm
you trying
shooting
to
my
get?
ops.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're from the suburbs. What are you talking about?
That's
You know?
hilarious, bro.
But I love the music industry. The music industry and fashion obviously ties. I don't know.
Connects all of it.
I don't only do sneakers. I do fashion as well. I style a lot of big rappers. Like,
Really?
we never even talked about it. Like, if a rapper comes into town, he'd be like, yo, I need a tough fit. I'll be like, okay, what's your budget? 5 bands. Chrome hard hoodie, Galley department jeans, or I'll mix it up. I like to do Lanvin. I like to do like all these. I'm also very big into underground brands. I went to LA recently, and literally my main objective was to find as many cool brands as I can that are low key. Found these nice hoodies for like $80. This unbecoming brand. I went to a warehouse, Brainless Studios. Nobody's ever heard about it. It's a big LA brand. Fire. I went there. I picked out some hoodies. They gave it to me. They showed love. Unbelievable stuff they had. And the LA is really, in my opinion, where the fashion is, you know?
Yeah,
And
really,
a lot of nice
New
brands.
Yorkers saying that is interesting because
Yeah,
most
but-
stuff comes from New York, like the
Yeah,
fashion, like,
but now New York is just Dior,
just designer,
Chrome, Gallery. LA is like real you know, everyone in LA has their own clothing brand.
like local brand.
So I scout it out. I see which one's the nicest, and I give them to rappers, and I show them love. I try to blow them up.
Wow, that's fire.
I actually want to do my own clothing brand, but that's in the near future. It's tough.
I'm just not a hype. When I see, like, for example, the gallery department, everyone is
Everyone.
on it
I don't
right
like
now,
gallery.
and I can't find myself to do it.
I don't have anything gallery department.
Me either.
I do, however, have a lot of Chrome, and the reason because I'm friends with the owners. I met him through Dave, and it's just an iconic brand. People just found out about Chrome last year. Chrome is iconic. I mean, Lenny Kravitz, all the big art rock stars, they used to wear Chrome hard jackets and jeans. So it's really like an historic brand, and I knew about it for a while now, and I've always enjoyed it. Gallery department,
Yeah, everyone is on it, bro. Like I can't. If too many people are on it, I gotta go left. I can't.
Gotta go left.
I can't, bro.
Agreed.
Anything else? Stylist, damn. Shit.
We touched up most.
There, bro. Eli, my bro, appreciate you.
My guy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. It was a great one.
Of course, bro.
Yo, he has the best podcast in the game. Come check it out. Let's go. No one's doing it like him. Let's get it.